summarize then our voting system, our new voting system? Susanna?
I don't want to summarize, but I want to clarify what I'm hearing. Like, who's going to go from like, I don't like it to, yes, I fully support it, putting all my hand up. Like that seems like it's blocking our process to me.
So the reason what you guys were trying to weigh was process and inclusion of voices, right, versus efficiency. We kept going back and forth on that. And what you're trying to get is the most clarity around the most support to move forward. And if there really is a lot of opposition, that your point in going with the modified consensus would that be that you would work that out to find solutions that work for more people. It wasn't just arriving at votes, but that you were really building community around decisions that work for everyone. So again, the decision for you is as you move forward from here is thinking about what does it mean for you to have to work through things as a community, right, versus just majority rule.
So for number 4, which is now titled Big Sexy and Little Big Sexy. Big Sexy is the convener and note taker of the student body governance. Little Big Sexy acts as backup if Big Sexy cannot perform their duties. Big Sexy and Little Big Sexy serve for 1 term each. Big Sexy and Little Sexy for the next term will be voted on in the last meeting of each term. And then it's a list of responsibilities that are all the same.
I hesitate not to go in the recap of this.
The only other change we made was in the show of hands, which we just deleted the 2 fingers, I don't care. So now it is hand, 1 finger, you can pick which finger you want to use. I don't like it, but I don't want to block consensus.
Can I make a motion that we approve our Charlie?
I second your motion.
Can we bring this to an official vote? Wow. So in that case, I have seen 10 hands with 5 fingers raised. That means there is an overwhelming support, in which case Charlie passes.
Think about what you just accomplished, right? You took all that theory that you read, the whole class, politics, your role, and you actually put it into something durable. Right? You applied all the lessons, the things that you heard from Mark Gamma, the things that you heard from Rex, the things that you heard down at Hazelnut Grove about how they make decisions and they just rework their charter. Right? This is going to be a living document. You can come and revisit it and practice. It's not fixed. It's going to be a practice and you're practicing it and practicing it. So it's very much a baseline for your whole community. You've created a huge gift for your future cohorts and you've thought about something that would be durable 5, 10 cohorts down the road, right? I mean, Pat, give one more round of applause for you.
We're going to get all the way in the shot.
So you're going to have to scoot close.
Everybody say Charlie!
Charlie! Yeah, there's only 2 signatures on it.
You don't need to tell that I
Take one more. Quickly.
So the core crew, to celebrate the end of your first year, we're going to set it here next to Charlie. And if anybody is willing,
Can I open
Can you guys open it for us?
Wait, will you open it for us? Yeah.
Yeah, can you guys
You
open it for
guys
us?
should open it.
All right. Can you narrate it too?
it's so nice to hear about it.
Did you put breathing holes in it?
Charlie!
So I feel like there's no way to possibly explain how much of an impact y'all have had. But those of you who chose to be here and do this with us, well, as you can tell, like just from Charlie, but from everything else, this place is going to be what it is forever because of you. So thank you, and I'm really glad you chose it. This is one of my favorites. And the original of that, these are, you all got your own personal print of that, and the original can come hang in the building wherever you choose to hang. So gorgeous. Amazing. Or a big group hug or something.
As you know, we've got two beloved, valuable Wayfinding crew members that are going off on their separate ways. In the spirit of Sean Aiken, we're going to do a hot seat for them.
I really appreciate your patience with me taking forever with everything to come back. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, you just jumped in. You've really been with us since day one. And it's been such a gift to get to like know you and talk to you. And you're so kind and patient and understanding. And it's been amazing to get to see how excited you get when you talk to new students, like within this term, just like seeing your face light up and you're like, hi, like you greet them, and you can just tell it's so genuine.
You're so a part of this place. You're such a wonderful part of this place. I really appreciate how you're so present in your conversations with everybody. Like, I swear to God, you actually like do take a small breath before you say everything, and like center yourself and like think and focus. And it's a really unique quality. It's something that's very Tim.
You're like an immortal wizard who just got stuck in like age 27. And like that's like your thing, but you've literally, the wisdom that you have is incredible.
I have one ask of you. Or maybe if you could you do a voice recording of like a setup to Outgoing?
Yeah, pretty
How long are they going?
Yeah.
We've got the Charlie mom.
Charlie.
I so appreciate your intelligence and your passion for what you do, but also your sense of humor and play. And I just think you just have the most wonderfully balanced and refreshing way of existing in the world, and it's been so much fun to be around out there.
You have a marvelous way of just coming in here and gutting us for all that we thought we were and challenging us to think differently and do better work. It was awesome.
I love the way you speak. I love the words you use and your vocabulary and the way you link them together. I think it's extremely beautiful and very articulate.
So I want to thank you for the opportunity. I know it was a challenge at the beginning to fit it all in, to think about how we were going to wrap everything together. But the world, you know, we do a lot of work in the world and in our community, and the opportunity to come share with you the optimism, your hope for the future, your vulnerability. You're also vulnerable here, and you give so much of yourselves to each other and also to the class. But I see you aspiring to use your learning for better in the world, and being part of that was a fulfilling thing for me. So thank you. My biggest thank you is to you for your continued participation and engagement, and I encourage you to stay vulnerable and brave at the same time, right? You went into all these things so scary. Some of those readings were so frustrating and some of those experiences so foreign. But thank you for having the courage and the wherewithal to stick with it, okay? All right, so now we can have a big round. And now everybody's grateful. They need more salad and go home.